taking a quick break from working on the build to go over and see what Sue's up to. I know she's there. She is. Deet, 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 deet. Deet, 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 deet. Okay, can we mess with her, you think? Let's get beneath her so she's less likely to see us. She's probably working super hard on chisels and bits stuff, right? So I wonder if we could, like, scare her by casting a spell. Let's get out of here so she can't find us. Right? Let's get up on a tree so we're relatively safe. There's something we could use. Hi, Skelly. Hi, Mr. Skellyman. We're going to cast a spell. Let's see. Let's do this. Why can't I do that? Whoa, there's a Skellyman up there? How'd you even get up here, Skellyman? We're going to nestle right here, safe and sound. We want to go incorporeal. Why can't we go incorporeal? We have 3 malleable souls. We were doing this before. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, Skelly, where are you? Oh, you're trying to get me, huh? Trying to get me? That's fair. We're a Skellyman now. Can I, like... Can I shoot I can't shoot anything. Deet 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 deet. Hi, Ted. Shh. Deet 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 deet. Oh man, this is gonna be a bit of a problem. Oh man, this Skellyman's hard to control. Okay, he's very difficult to get to go. Okay, there we go. Hello? Okay, we just have to figure out how to get the Skellyman up there. I wonder if there's like a jump point we could get, because like usually monsters... Look, that looks like there might be a jump there. Usually monsters don't go for like the sick jumps. Hello? Hello? There's a Skellyman. Skellyman is here. Hello? Can I drop something? No. Man. Okay, Skellyman, we're going to park you, like, over here, where you'll be safe for just a minute. We'll just park you right here, right? Okay. You wait there. We're going to go open the door for you. Okay. And then we'll do this again. Yeah, just foiled by a hatch cover. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here before she sees us. Gotta hide. Gotta hide fast. Okay. Intangibility. Go. Skellyman. Skellyman, we're gonna play a prank. Okay, I'm glad you're still here. Let's go. Deet 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 deet. Okay, that's open. I wonder if we can get the Skellyman up. This is really hard to get the Skellyman up. We did it. Okay. I think there's a way around the back here. Hi. Hi. What? What's wrong? This is normal. This is normal. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't control myself. He's so mad. Good job. Good job. Well, that may not have been the best. Oh, wait, I hear... I'll save you. I'll ride you to victory. Okay, there you go. No. 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 Listen, we can hide. No, you don't want to do this. Well, now I have floating meat. Man, this spell is so weird. Me and my hover meat. Hover meat. Here, let's kite the meat back into Sue. Sue, I have hover meat for you. Hover flesh. Did I lose my hover meat? Damn it, loss of hover meat. Very unfortunate. Alright, probably enough fooling around. We should get back to work. Back into the old body. Back into the old standby. So I'm thinking we can use minecarts to do this, and it actually will be pretty elegant. But we are going to try one mod block from hopper ducks. This is a graded hopper, which I think will allow us to actually use like a type. So we could say, only suck out the cooked chicken, please, right? So now this will actually fill itself up with a fair amount of cooked chicken, at the cost of course, holding our cooked chicken. Now, I think this will behave the same way. Yes, it does. That's perfect. Okay, so what we just need to do now, basically, is say, while this thing is full, power a rail nearby. Or rather, yeah. So that it will, like, basically dive in, get some stuff, and then dance away, right? I think. Let me just work through this. Alright, so I think I've almost got this, right? The last trick, so basically the hopper's going to come, like there's a hopper cart I have in my inventory. It's going to come down here, and it's going to get totally loaded up with chickens. Now, there is a bit of a problem that if there's a backlog of chickens, the system will freeze, but we'll fix that because, like, basically once we get it going, we'll empty out the system, let it distribute the chickens, and then we'll be in good shape. These droppers here will basically drop these hopper or droppers here will be able to drop for the Gornorillus, right? It'll be really easy to add a timer. We'll just cut a channel beneath it and add timing periodically. I think that'll be easy to do. If not, we'll do it on the back. We do have room behind here. These are future Gornorilluses. So now the only thing left to do is this question of, like, can we make it so that the system just keeps going around and around and around and around if, and only if, it has a lot more chickens to distribute? I think we can. I think the answer to that question is yes. But we need to basically make it so that this part works, right? So when it's empty, right? See, so now it'll go pretty much forever. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's break you, right? We will need to fix that part. But it's no problem because we just keep the velocity up. When it's empty, we want it to... So I wonder if this distance is just right. So, okay, so let's power this rail down here, right? And we can do that really simply by just tossing in a redstone torch deep in the earth here. I'm sure it won't be a problem. I'm sure this is not a terrible decision. This is always a little bit of the problem with standard minecart systems, is that they have these... wait, no, we want a powered rail right here. I think this is perfect. All right. Boom. So that will hurl this thing at hitherto unforeseen speeds. All right. So all we got to do maybe is add this, and let's just add a block of cobblestone to differentiate it so that we know it's part of the mechanism. If it has stuff, it'll keep going. But if it doesn't have stuff, well, then what we'd like to do is put a redstone torch here. I feel like that should modify things, but maybe it won't. Maybe we have to just put a redstone torch here, put down dirt here, and then run it there like this, right? So like right now it's empty. Right, so it should go straight. Or no, it shouldn't. So we have it opposite. I wonder if we can trick this. So it would be just a straight line signal. Is that what we actually want? That could be the case. So when it's empty, we want it to go through here. So let's see. It doesn't have to be very much signal at all. In that case, maybe what we should do... I have a repeater right here. We should add a repeater. Here to make the signal strong, right? And then we could even... This way we could even add delays to it. So let's see. Let's add a delay of 1. And see what happens here. What should happen is nothing, right? It should just go around. Oh, see, it... Right, that's fine. Why did it go... I'm so confused. Maybe we do want to negate it that way. Ugh, I gotta put a roof over my crafting area. This rain is miserable. Maybe we can sleep it away. I walk in the rain. So I had to log out for a bit, and then I came back in, but not before I got a little bit more work done. And I think I've got a solution to pretty much all the problems of this build. So now we just gotta sit down and finish it up. So I made another flower. I have 3 Gormarilises now. And I basically put together a track like this. We're going to redo this in just a sec because I think we actually have, this solution won't work, but there's a better one that we could do. So as you can see, basically, the dropper is just going to pop things up. There's hoppers underneath the tracks right here, and they're just going to go flying along. We've got a couple of booster tracks here and there just to make sure that, you know, everything works out well. I think we're out of booster tracks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like we had 6, but, oh wait, there's 4. 5 and then 6 for the gating there. Yeah, so the plan here, so we've basically got a system that can distribute various things. I think all these droppers are clear. Oh, yes. I was testing it with my really cool spell, Trigger, right? So I can just clear that now by casting at it. Yeah, and then you can see nothing in there now, but there were things in there, and I was testing with dirt because the Gormarilis won't eat that. It does have the unfortunate property if the Gormarilis doesn't eat it, then it immediately goes back into the hopper. So maybe that's good though, because it keeps entities out of the world. Anyways, let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff because I think it's better off if we don't use this, as cool as comparators are. What I think we actually want right now is just to control this by hand, right? Let's cast that there. And now let's finish crafting our hopper minecart. I keep breaking it, so I have to keep redoing it. By the way, look at how ridiculous I look with a monocle over my goggles. That's like the ultimate hipsterism. Okay, we can go ahead and put this down right there. And now we'll see it'll begin to fill up. That's the plan, right? Now we're going to hop down, I guess, here while that fills up, right? And there's actually a fair amount of space underneath here, right? And that's what we're going to exploit. Can we break that block right there? We can't. Okay, so let's break this block as well, right? And then we're just gonna, I like how the grasses come down here, actually. I think it'll look cool. Let's break this block so we can get through, right? And then just kind of clear out some area down here. So this is actually, by the way, part of the old, you can see here, this leads into the old mine from earlier, right? So it's kind of cool that it's there. Like, it's like archaeological layers and stuff. Let's break this, right? All we have to do, I think we can trigger it just by lying redstone underneath it. If not, we'll have to get creative, but maybe that's okay. So there are all 3 of those, right? And then this is what controls the track, so we definitely don't want to interfere with that. Let's go ahead and lay a nice long layer of this stuff, right? And then what we'd like to do is just put redstone down here, I think, right? Let's see. Bup, 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 bup. Yeah, I think that'll work. And now if we connect it, like so. No, so that's not going to work. Perhaps we could use a little standby trick like this. We should hear a click. Okay, we heard a click. Great. I guess here's my question. It goes through the block, right? No? Okay, so it just weakly powers this block and then doesn't come out this. That is annoying. But we can... No. We can do this. We just have to be... We have to make some more room for ourselves, because what we're going to have to do is kind of... Yeah, you see what we're going to do? What we're going to do is just sort of run it along the side, and then you're like, oh, well, how will you stop it from connecting? We can just go like this, right? And then that stops it from connecting. So it's not like actually that hard. Right, and then the problem is that, okay, so we sort of actually want to do this, right? Can we, will this work? Okay. So that clicks that one, but not this one. See, this is the trick. I wonder if we could actually have a repeater propagate that signal through, right? Like, maybe that would work? Oh yeah, okay. So that actually works great. And then all we need to do is get one more repeater and then put a block here. And now all of those are synced together, which is sort of perfect. I don't think I have another repeater on hand, though. So also getting out of here is a little bit tricky. Like, I sort of have to go out like this way, that's fine, right? It's daytime and we're agile. Yeah, I think it's really funny that there's like, I just converted my old mine into the basement of my factory and don't even use it for that anymore because I have a mine. I reopened up that old mine and put an arcane levitator at the bottom, so it's a lot easier to get to. Let's see, repeater, right? Okay, got another one of these, just a few more for good measure. Can never really have enough of these. They're so useful. So please let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this this funny business. With, oh, you know what we could do? We could actually go, not here, but here. This is fair game, right? And we don't even need this, so yeah. All right, so then we go like this. Yep. Okay, so now if we click this and then reconnect it, oh yeah, we hear that with only a one tick delay. Perfect. All right, and we can actually extend this like indefinitely, right? So that's like absolutely what we want to see. Now, it takes about 8 seconds for us to get this done, like basically to get this nonsense done with our cooking or like our eating. So I think, so what we're going to do is we're going to set a hovering hourglass. And what I need to do is just get some sand. I should have brought the sand in with me. I'm very sorry. Everyone, it's a little late now and I'm not with it. Okay. 10, right, we'll need to get some soul sand in a sec, but we'll come back for that. I think 10 seconds is a good timing, but actually let's just be safe and go for 15, right? I think anyways, because what we need to do now is put a hovering hourglass, and so I don't know if you know about these, these are really cool, right? So all we have to do, I think if we put this here, so let's just go ahead and put one of these in. That's 1 second. See? Oh, wait. Let's do like this. We just put in one single sand. This is a 1 second timer. Okay, we do have to break it, and we do have to have a direct line in. So like this, right? I don't think redstone matters for this, but let's just make sure by testing it a little bit. Yeah, perfect. That's going to be super annoying, but you know, we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Okay, and so all we have to do is put this back down and put in the 15, right? Now, that will actually just feed the Gormorillus on a 15-second timer, which I think is enough. We'll have to test, right? Because obviously these are always subject to it. And we have so much food, though, that it's like kind of okay. And we'll get to, by the way, what all this is right here in a sec. You'll like it. Yeah. Okay, we'll leave that open for now, right? Now, this hopper cart should be full of cooked chicken. You'll note that it could have loaded itself. In fact, we might even make it load itself. That might even be cooler because it would save us a hopper, which we could really use later on. Let's go ahead. Oh no, the reason we're using the filtered hopper is because it saves us a ton of... That's right. The reason we're using the filtered hopper, I forgot, was because it lets us not pick up the feathers, right? As you can see, we have got a ton of meat in this. So let's go ahead and cast the spell. Prep it and go. Did that not do it? Yeah, I was afraid of that. That is one little bit of a problem with this. All right, well, let's clear this then. And let's go ahead and cut down into here. Whoa, carefully. Yeah, it was pretty dumb, but we're immune to lava, so it's probably fine. I bet you if we go like this, and then cast it again. Nope, just not going to work. Okay, well, that's fine. You know what? It's fine. We'll use a lever like mortals. I can't believe I have to use a lever. A freaking lever. Lever. A lever. Can you believe this? What even is happening here? Okay, we'll put that on this block right here. Did this just get stuck? Might have gotten wedged a little bit. There we go. Okay, so let's show you how this is working. Oh, you know what? It's... Whoa. Okay, well, it is going backwards now because I forgot that when it's loaded... See, we had to test this. We're going to make some more powered rails. Right, so this should be... See, that actually lets it continue to go around until... Oh, so this guy is eating. Yep. Okay, let's be quick here and put down a mana spreader underneath some blocks, right? Because we're going to need to. Okay, we just need to put this here, right? And I think that'll have the right angle. And then let's bind this to this, right? And then we'll bind you to you. Let's get you going. You to you. And you to you. Okay. Whoa. I'm a little bit worried that this single mana spreader can't cope with even 3 of them going at once. Right? But anyways, you'll notice that the cart just keeps going around and around and around without end. It's endless mode. Because, I think if we just put a few more booster tracks, it'll be fine. Because it's detecting... Oh, you see, that's the problem. It gets a little bit slow, and then sometimes that fails. So we can actually just add another repeater in there to delay it. We got to do is make sure to just turn you around. Go this way. Yeah, most of the time it makes it. It just obviously is a little bit low on speed. You could see, so we have tons of food. So basically, this minecart just goes around forever, right? And these guys are totally full of mana. Okay, so we definitely, what we're going to do now is we're going to waste some mana and we're going to stop these guys. They need to be stopped because, okay, whoa. That's fine. We'll put it all out. Actually, can we stop you, please? Problem is that you're going to be so full of food. What we could do, though, is hop down here and just pull out of this. The cart will do its job. So we need some more powered rails, but you can get the gist of it, right? So basically, we can just feed the Gorm rails forever. But it's really clear to me I'm going to need at least, like, I think I'm going to need 1 mana spreader per Gormorillus, which is crazy cool. Like, I'm very enthusiastic about that. But with a little bit of work on the timing of the system, which I think is just adding in... Oh. You heard that we got some more meats. Some more meats appeared. With a little bit more work on the timing, basically this system will go back down and fill itself up. Now, we're going to use 1 more hovering hourglass with a timer of probably 20 minutes. It takes 20 minutes. Actually, we may do 21 minutes. It takes 20 minutes for a chicken to mature and then die. So if we basically say, go ahead, drop off all your meats, and then when you're done dropping off all your meats, come back here, park, and then after the next round of them goes, then distribute out the meats evenly. That should be pretty good, I think. I think that should be pretty good. So obviously I need to craft some more powered rail, and I need to craft, well, I need to come up with some soul sand. It's 1 minute per soul sand, so I'm going to need a bunch of it. I don't know if I have enough on hand, but, and then we'll restore this timer, right, and we're going to have tons and tons of food going. So let's maybe make some more mana spreaders and all that jazz, and I'll be right back. This little guy is just going to go ahead and empty out all of the stuff. So he'll be in a good shape soon. Don't worry about him. Oh my god, look at this system go. Look at this. I still haven't crafted the powered rail. We got to make sure to get that. As the system works better and better, the further, the lighter the cart gets. Let's see, can we get close enough to get, maybe we can catch and see how much is left. I think we must be getting close to the end. Okay, yeah, we've almost distributed all of them. So let's watch it go and park itself now, right? It shouldn't take more than 5 more passes, but you can see, like, it gets faster, literally. And look at this thing go. And so the Gormorilluses aren't accidentally eating things. They're in a pretty good place. See, the problem is that I actually think we can't keep up with this. Like, these mana spreaders don't know what to do. Like, I don't even think... I think we're going to have to... Oh, and there, look, he went and parked himself. Perfect. All right. I think we're going to leave this system off. I think we're wasting mana right now, is the problem. And that's no good. So, the amount of food we have deposited is about a little bit over a stack. So this is probably going to fill up these guys and then some. In fact, we may even want to find some sort of cutoff switch mechanism in the floor. We could, like, dig down a little thing and say, if one of these is full, like maybe the back one, then we'll say, no, like, you got to stop, you got to relax, just chill. But look at all this mana. We're still going. We've turned it off. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Look, they're still full. These guys are still pushing mana into their spreaders. Look at that. This is going to be so much mana. We can probably jump straight to Terra Steel, and I couldn't be more excited about it. What we'll do is have to make some sparks, and we'll put an agglomeration plate right over there, but folks, we have a monstrously powerful mana system going. Now, of course, it's a lot better right now because it's a spike, because we've been saving up 24 hours worth of fuel. But if this is any indication, right, so how much mana have we made? So we've made we've made like a 16th of a mana pool in a few seconds. I think the 15 seconds rule is fine, but we may actually need to make it more because it's too fast, right, for these 3 spreaders to cope. Now, we could make some lenses to do that. Let's just make the powered rails real quick. I think I have enough gold. We're running really, really tight on gold now. You can see, like, we have 5 gold. We actually don't have enough gold to make another round of powered rails, which means this system will, like, fail. That is no fun. That is no fun at all. That's a bit of a bummer, even. Because we really need some way to do that. All right, well, so this guy's going to fill up, right? And now, actually, this, I think, is empty. Yeah, look at that. We've actually loaded up all our chicken. At our command, we'll distribute it out. Now, the reason I like this system is because it'd be really easy for us to continue to put Gormorylluses elsewhere. We could even put the Gormorylluses, if we want to pack them in a little bit tighter, we just need to give them 1 block separation. So we could put one here, here, and here, and then even right there, right? As long as they're not super overlapping, it should be fine. But and we could extend this line out by knocking down the wall. What's nice about this system is that modulo the amount of gold we're using for powered rails, this system goes on like forever, right? It's an endless mode, and it's just a matter of getting the mana spreaders to do the work. Now, the other thing I want to think about is if we could make these mana spreaders better. I think if I look in here, or no, in here, there are like lenses, and I actually have a couple working right now. So let's see, mana manipulation, mana lenses, right? Oh, I ended up with 4 cooked chicken there because I probably should make some more soligonalias and just put them everywhere in here. Like, this entire factory is basically a messed up environment to have a magnetic ring on, but I like having it on most of the time. Let's go ahead and take it off for now because it's been breaking our builds nonstop. Still, it's good to debug. Good to debug. All right, let's get this back on. Okay, and yeah, all right. Let me go grab a little bit of gold, right? I can probably go down and mine it. Are these things still hung? Okay, finally. Jeez. They're finally done. That's good. Because that's, like, ridiculous. How long will 1 go? Let's just grab 1 of these. Oh. Okay, and we'll just toss you down there. Digest for about 4 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? We need to make our timer longer. Part of the reason is, and then this is still going for like forever, right? Yeah, we actually need to make our timer probably 30 seconds. Like, we want to let this, maybe 25 seconds. We want to let this completely drain before we go through that, right? Definitely, for sure. Okay, well, that's what we're going to do. So that's really easy. That's just 10 more sand. Let me go grab the soul sand we need for the other timer and a little bit of gold. I'm sure I can just run down in my mine down here, and we'll finish this off. And I think we'll probably call the episode there. It's been a little bit of a weird one, but I have to tell you, this is Minecraft for fun, and I am having fun. Like, this has been the most interesting build that I've been on. You know, I probably shouldn't have taken all this stuff with me, but it's fine. We're just going to find some gold. Just need some gold, and it's not like anything down here is that big a threat to me, honestly. What's going to kill me down here? All right, and I think I have my Wand of the Plentiful Mantle right here, so we're just going to go and start looking for stuff. Be back in a sec, folks. All right, folks, I went down, and I had to do some debugging. In particular, it was going the wrong way coming up because of reasons that I can't quite fathom, and I had to redo the loading mechanism to make it work properly. This timer is now set to 20 minutes. If I were to go over, yep, 20 minutes. So that should be working fine. These things extend the pulse duration long enough for it to actually kick off, which is important because it needs to get off this level of track and over one, and it only gets a very short thing. So we're going to start by turning this on. So this is 30 seconds a tick, right? Oh, Didn't mean to get in your way, minecart. But yeah, so I verified this does in fact work. It unloads things. We've had to decrease our storage space, so we're probably going to need to figure out a way to get rid of those feathers. I have some ideas, but we should be seeing a dispenser tick any second now. Let's get down here. You're about to go. Let's shift, turn off our ring. Ho, 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 ho. There we go. There we go. And boom. Look at all this mana. Look at all this mana. Now, we've given a nice long tick so that we'll make sure that this works. So now, as far as I can tell, this system is 100% automated. And we only used Botania, vanilla redstone. We used one mod to compact this. And that's the grated hopper from Hopper Ducks. But other than that, this is all vanilla. And I mean, that's freaking great as far as I'm concerned. I learned a whole bunch of really fantastic tricks today about redstone and the making of this, so I'm extremely happy about that, including the weird quantum nature of detector rails that, like, if I put that detector rail there, that's the obvious fix, right? But when it goes by, it triggers it for, like, no reason at all. It makes zero sense, but, I mean, whatever. Maybe that would even be a better solution than this, right? But then it would never kick off, right? So it could never, ever leave the cycle. Oh, man. So it looks to me, oh, there we go. And then we're going to have, boom, 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 a whole bunch more of those. All right, folks, I think we're going to leave it there. This has been, for me at least, a really fun episode, and I hope you love, like, this is just, to me, kind of like mesmerizing. Like, it makes so much mana. It makes so much mana. We're getting an unreal sum of mana. And it will just make mana forever. So we're going to let this run. And please let me know if you liked this episode or thought this build was interesting or want me to explain it more. I think I showed the guts of it pretty well, like up, down in the timer slots and things like that. Or, you know, I showed off why, for example, they're pulling a repeater, using a repeater like that can pull a signal through a solid block, which is really useful for things like this, where you don't have enough room to, like, squeeze it under and make a bridge. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Although I guess we could have used a slab there as well. A slab would let things go through. Anyways, folks, I think we're going to call it there. Thank you very much for joining me. Please remember to comment and, you know, if you want to see more stuff or maybe talk more about how this works, let me know in the comments. We'll do it. Bye. Or I could just stare at this for like the next 16 hours.